Swami Vishnu-devananda, the late 1980s. This film is very bad. But it's 2012 and we're trying.
I've seen all those things, but I watched this growth. Many of you are not even born, but I saw this growth. As an outside independent person, I can see this growth, how the mind changes from, but all the time the mind's going downhill. No upliftment at all. They don't want to think at all. They don't want to reason at all. So the story of what I said before, and the things what happening is going to bring disaster. Your mind has been polluted. You do not have philosophy, like law of karma, you do not believe what you sow, you reap. Every action has got equal to opposite reaction. You don't believe these. The children are brought without any ethics and morals, only by giving computers and guns and violence and drugs. You are brought in this stage. Some of you escape from this. And in the past, good karma you have done. You are to put seed, the right seed for future generations. If there is in America, if it's going to be in America in 21st century, I said, in the education, all the Asiatic children, refugees who migrated, like Koreans and so forth, they get the first class mark compared to American children. They come from the third world country, but they go with all that's the only thing they know. That's the country they can't get education. Here they get education, they can actually have little food to eat. So they want to succeed. They work. American children don't. And 90% of the children don't understand even geography and history of America. One child says, "Where is America?" He said, "In South America." They can't read and write. Children coming out of high school, they can't read and write properly. It's unbelievable what is happening. It's all because of luxury and easy living. You get everything easily, you get a tape recorder, and you buy everything so easily. This creates mental problems. So do not take your life merely just for you. Your life will be very, very greatly used by other lesser world souls who make their life merely a success, not survive. If you want to survive, as I in this, like she's 45 years old, that age I walked to school. Do you know how many miles I walked at that age to school? 4 miles. Up 4 miles. 8 miles I walked. With other children, there's no elders. The older children will help the younger children, the younger children will help the younger children. We all go in groups because there's nobody else, and they cross streams and rivers. Unbelievable our suffering. But to get an education, I walk 8 miles a day, carrying my books and my lunch also. There is no food to eat. I carry small cloths, carrying some rice and some little bit of buttermilk and maybe a pickle. And that's on my lunch. I carry that and walk to get an education. But you see, that suffering made us to think properly in the right direction. We had no dentist. We got no, our parents never go to hospitals to get injections and hypertension needles, etc. They don't swallow pills. If at all, that's only once or twice a year, they give a castor oil treatment to everyone. The whole family, children, everyone take castor oil punch. That's the only treatment we know. It's most horrible today. All this has brought us done. We can survive in any condition. You know that? That's something built up from childhood. We are not depending upon our parents or anybody to walk school 4.5 miles and we have to take care of the books and our own things and study. There's no tuition, no what we just learn from school. We have to come and study ourselves and prepare for ourselves. This is all made of mind very strong. That's why we children are just taking pills and pills. Parents take pills, children take pills. We take drugs. But at least you change that habit. By coming to this type of yoga vacation, you are able to get up at morning, do your asana, pranayama, let's take out a holiday, you do that. All these shows, we have improved because of the past incarnations, not in this incarnation. In this incarnation, environment we are born is not at all right for it to grow. But past incarnation, right opportunity you got, you took it this way. What age it doesn't matter, you are able to. And sometimes children are also born like Shivagami in the right atmosphere. At a very early age, she has got certain devotional, spiritual qualities which even adults do not have. That's from past lives too. But because of good karma she done in the past lives, the revolution, she came to her parents, particular environments, she's able to get education in the very early age. And that girl is not attached to her parents. She can just go, if they're not parents, she can go to any person here and demand what she wants. She can just pick anybody, her mother or father. She doesn't care. Not she thinks, oh, she's a stranger or she's a visitor. She doesn't feel about it. I never seen a child like that. So there are good things happening. So merely making computers and robots and the electronic things, space travels and going to the moon Mars is not going to bring you peace, happiness, joy. That's within your hand, within you alone. No one can give you this. You have to work and earn this. And yoga can show you that. So that is the conclusion. Otherwise, the video. Why?
It was not recorded.
Otherwise, like Japanese children have tension, unbelievable tension for children. To go to school, to get an entrance school, they have to go to entrance exam. Do you know that they spend so much money to give better tuition to children, 4 and 5-year-old children to go into the entrance exam. Unbelievable suffering undergo just to get some material benefits. But no spiritual truth, spiritual law, or ethics and morals are given. If that earlier days in India, not done, which is called Sandhyavana, every child, they must perform Gayatri and Pranayama. From 4 years onwards, the moment they can think, what Gayatri, what Gayatri, get to that. Morning and evening, they do the child. They do Surya Namaskara, Asana, and then they pray, then they take their breakfast, and then they go to school. School means the Gurukula system. Their mind is so prepared by the time they reach maturity and going to family life, going to get married, and get family life, they're mature enough. They got maturity. But here I have seen even people in the graduation, high schools and graduations, and people studying BMA, they are not mature enough. They're just like children. They act like children. We cannot act like children. We started taking responsibility at the age of 5 and 6. We start taking responsibility of our life. That is really brought strength. That's what's lacking. But do not just give only guns and some video games to children. Make them to understand. Like teach them the discipline, asana, prana, even at the early age, give this training. And this possible only if parents can do it. Children imitate. If the father puts a cigarette in the mouth, child comes up and sees something, he also will put a piece of stick in the mouth. They imitate. Here the child, he brings me flowers. Whenever he sees. And yes, another child is going to nursery school. And one boy threatened her, I'm going to kill you. And she did not go to her parents with this news. She's afraid, of course. Generally, you all will go to bed, you know. She went and told son Khatiyanji, tell Swamiji, that boy threatened me. She did not go to her own parents. Just tell Swamiji, she knows I'm a big boss. He is going to take care of everything. Which child will do that? They will run to father and mommy, that boy has done this. But the child will not. That is the way. So teach the children. By your example, you can teach them. That's all. If you lead a right life, your children must follow. If you want to take pills after pills after pills for everything, children will take cocaine and heroin also because they teach children if parents can swallow pills, they can die. If parents can smoke, why can't I smoke marijuana? They will not. You don't have to ask, they will do that. That's the nature of the mind. The higher mind will make your one's children higher. If you are going to lower stage drinking, gambling, you never see your children. The God gives only for Christmas a car and a present a toy, and that's all you play with the toy. No, that's all. Now the job is over. That is not a parent's life. So that's the purpose of it. I want to show that movie. That only 5 minutes segments of Japanese also. I mean, has recorded small thing before too. I've seen this. Even managers, etc. They had to succeed to become a manager. 10 hours they go to schools, not to study, to exercise and run. They had to repeat it, scold. They learn how to scold, how to command the employees, etc. They have learned these things. It's unbelievable, unbearable. You can command a person, not by this type of emotions and power. And you should command all of you. All the people are working. What is that? We got nothing in return except some. I forget it. Except some Khatiyanji. She's only a written agreement. I will serve you. Give me $500 a day. That's what she says. That's what the people are just for the case. But any time I call midnight, when I have meetings, I have staff meetings at 2 o'clock, how many times Vishnu leaves the baby, Yogami, and sometimes her husband also, and come for staff meeting at 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and not out in the evening, at my daytime. And it went on for 3-4 months like that, because I was going observing silence, that I want to put everything into order and then see. So I called meeting at midnight, and the problem came in London, and the things from there, problem coming from here, from there. So I had to teach the people how to make account, how to make run the audit and take Sudevan Maharaj, he's a very good organizer. But I asked one of the questions I asked these people is, how do you buy a car? Right? Ask Maharaj here, we have never said. Huh? Just go and get a loan from me. What is that? He knew that if you go to the bank will give you a loan for buying a car. That was all our plans are like that. Can you imagine? In order to get a loan from the bank, first of all, you have to make an application, and then they will ask questions: how much money you have, what is your income, and what is your expenses, and how many credit cards you are having, and how many cars you bought before, and what are your credits and before creditors, and which bank you are dealing with, and how much money you got in the bank, and how much you owe this, and how many buildings you are having, and how much mortgage you are. Innumerable questions. He doesn't know anything about it. So he is a great businessman with 4,000 people working under him. Yes, his father was, and the father said, "I buy a new house. Come, don't just for this with people. Come and join us, and I'll be a big, you'll make a big manager of my company. Come and take all this job, and you have $4,000 and 4,000 people working here. I had to go and just lie on a bunk bed. When she came first time, he was sleeping in the men's center in a bunk bed. Father has had a heart attack when he saw. My son is just sleeping in the hippie in the bunk bed, and I can buy him a new house, etc." He's a very bright student, very bright, but practically he did not know. It's not his fault because his father had everything. And he thought your father goes and buy something. Oh, it just comes, just go to the bank and the bank will give you loan. That type of, I train all these people, tell them about this. Let me just she thought, oh, savings are only meant for just spend it. Whenever there is no money, she just takes the savings and just spend it. Savings are just like the seeds for a farmer who's going to keep them for the next season. That's what the purpose of savings. She said, oh, this was the vegetable. If there's no bread today, just take the seed and make a nice bread and the cakes and eat it. Don't worry about tomorrow. That's the problem. I'm not saying they're very bad. They are like that. They're innocent. They're people. They came from their various houses, but they got no experiences in any form. They will believe anything by anybody. They will just accept everything. This is how they want your safety. Except me, I'm the only person who can at least ask a question. It's not because I learned this from India. I had to learn through trial and error. I came without a penny and travel around without a penny, without the visa, getting a ticket, buying a ticket, no money to buy a ticket, and whatever the class I conducted, I just bought some money I got it. I just bought a ticket to Singapore to Malaya, and little hopping. And I reached here, and I did not know how to drive a car. I learned how to drive a car, how to buy a plane, and slowly, I just know I learned about the mortgage and the first mortgage, second mortgage. In St. Lawrence Boulevard, early days, and that's the only first property I bought. You know how many mortgages I had? My first mortgage. I learned, it's first mortgage means you can just keep it, and then after 2 months, I'm short of money. What shall I do? I learned you can get a second mortgage on the same house. That's a good idea. Then I took the money, just like Lakshmi, I spent all that money. Second mortgage out the bar. Now there's no money to pay. I get the third mortgage. Hey, that's a good idea, huh? I thought this boy can live forever, you see. So third mortgage, that's what I thought, you see. Yeah, as long as the mortgage and gave money. Those days, money was very cheap to get it. Interest was very low. 4%. Interest I paid for that. Even second mortgage, I paid only 6%. First mortgage, 4%. Third mortgage, 8-7. No, third mortgage, the same as the Boulevard. Right, the 7.5%. That was great at that time. I know they're ready to give. As long as you got some building, it doesn't matter the very money was so cheap, those days. Interest was so cheap. Then I learned it cannot go on forever. They will not give certain unless you have, because the value of the property is so much. And I took more than the value of the property because I learned that by trial and error like that. Ever heard that third mortgage before? How many people you can take third mortgage? How many people have third mortgage here? So that nobody. Anyone has taken third mortgage? Not yet, not one person. I did that. How I started this organization by taking second mortgage, third mortgage, pay all this. I learned it trial and error. Still, I don't know anything. I only want just to be alone. If people take charge of everything and just give me some. So I spent so much hours at midnight. From 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, I call them. And they come, so they were drowsy, they come. So that shows there's some good things which I can't get. This type of strength and service dedication, I can't find by Indians. I'm just telling the truth. I know the Indian people. In each type of job, what do people do? They do cleaning the toilets, to the, anything, computer. One moment they'll do cleaning the toilet, next moment they'll be sitting in the computer. Third minute they'll be talking Vedanta and teaching yoga. You can't find it in India. There are babus. There's a little education. If you read two sentences, oh, there won't be any menial job. Oh, they won't touch it. They prove me one. So going and cleaning the bathroom, move. It's like a hanging up. It's a good thing about your country. You do any job, and especially if it's for good of humanity, you do it any job, unbelievable, unselflessly, dedicated, full heart. And if it is not selflessly, then for selfish purpose with money, you do anything for money. You can kill a person also for money. You can make a person. You will shoot a person, or you can hang a person. Just pay money. So everything. So good and bad you can find, but you work hard. This mentality doesn't exist in India. People who have little education, they won't do any menial jobs. They won't do any of the carpentry, etc. So this you don't have it. That's why they learn. And that's what not maybe learned. I watched all the people, I just gave them responsibility. And they were Swami Vishnu and they were I never say anything good about her. But she, once I call after meeting, the 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, all the people that she had to call everybody. And she came and please, I write the call the staff meeting at 2 o'clock in the morning, call the staff meeting, call out the staffs. Indian staff. But she went on, I did not make her up. I said, hold on. She's went on in this position, and for half an hour she slept. I just want to hold on. Can you believe that? She can go to sleep in any position. She learned how to use the camera, how to take photographs. She's a good art expert. She can cook Indian meals. She learns Sanskrit, and she teaches Sanskrit. She knows Sanskrit. She reads Sanskrit, and she plays with the computer. And she knows how to make it. And the book that I had so many about 5,000, 6,000 books in my house, and it's not properly arranged. If I want a book, I want such and such book. She can just from 6,000 books, she can just pick it up. Amazing memory of that. And many good qualities, unbelievable, but also bad qualities. You are more than that. I don't want to say that. Anyhow, one person can do about 10 people's different jobs. So with anybody, I can just people let me. I just took her from the accounting and put her in the kitchen because somewhere. She went to go without any hesitation. She went into a pocket job. From the office to the computers and desks and the thousands of dollars, and they shifted her to be a cook. In India, they want to just walk away my car. I am a cashier treasurer. You ask me to be a cook, you kick me up and go away also. So you don't have that. So the good point is so many good points. And the big point because of education and because of lecturing, everything easy, you got it. You will understand the value of the things. The value is simply lost. This freedom what you have it, you don't have it in communist countries. US, I was there several times in Poland. So we go to the Czechoslovakia, what people. They can't have any of these type of lecturing what you are having. We accepted this lecturing. They can't have it. You just go to stores, empty. You can't find anything in the stores. Once I was in East Germany. So I went from West Germany to West Berlin, and I was flying to Russia, Moscow from East Germany. And I went to look at the bazaar from East Berlin, from West Berlin to East Berlin, and I looked at the shops. You won't get even a matchbox. You can't buy a matchbox without a ration card. You can't have identification. In the West Berlin, everything is rolling, abandoned. And the other side of the thing, you can't even get a matchbox because of identification card. And then before my Berlin flight, I just went to East Berlin with a car with a few of the people to see in case emergency any fields I can find the land. And first of all, to go into East Berlin, you have to convert dollars into East German. So that's custom, so that is converted about each person at least $30 minimum they had to convert. And then you cross the border, and then after seeing that the car is slowly empty, so I want to put some gas. So I went to the gas station, and they looked at the car, which is not East Berlin car, West Berlin car. Then they asked, we won't take East German currency here. Their own currency, they won't accept it. You know that? They only accept dollars, and that's what they're going to direct us. You have to go to the bank and convert it into East German from the bank and then bring the receipt, and then only they will take that money which is converted into dollars. But their own East German money which we converted, they won't accept. And so when we left it by evening, they are leaving. We got so much East German money there. People buy gasoline, we can buy anything. We can't buy anything there. That money. So we bought only one thing by each vegetables we can buy. So I just filled up their car. But that money is not used, then they go to bed. So you just bought a lot of vegetables and brought it, and then the checkpoint we came up, So the rest was very much worried about. We are having so many bags and bags in the front. They have to. They were very polite. You want to check up all those things, And they would. That's all vegetables. So we couldn't use all the money of each money. So this is the only thing we can get. So we bought the stuff. They laughed. So anyhow, the stories, unbelievable stories I can give. I saw these things. I learned all these things. Not by books. I experienced. But I watched. I never just merely read books. Each conditions, even a child's reaction, I will react. And I cannot only God. What a state of mind she's having for the past life. And like a constant. This is the way we survive in our Indian conditions. If we can get it. Even in education, it's very difficult because we don't have money. My education, for 8 months, my father has to give every month 3 rupees to the school for my education. 3 rupees, which is equal to, at present rate, $1 is 7 rupees. 13 rupees, $1 is 13 rupees. So it is about 25 cents or 15 cents per month for my education. My father struggled to pay even that much. It's a very big burden on him. Majority of the people cannot even pay that 3 rupees and get education. That is a difficult thing in survival. So if you understand all these things, you won't take your life merely as you see it. But it's not going to happen all the time. Soon there will be tragedy, nuclear terrorism, many things will take place. Can you survive these things? I'm not very equipped for survival of any emergency, power distress. But I can survive. I live in the cave, even recently with all the old age, still I went to the cave. I survived in the snow. Most of the time, 5 degrees and 10 degrees in the cave. No heat, no cold. Just there about 2 years ago. I would survive. I had to melt the snow to drink, make water. And I broke me, I could not walk all the way to the gadgets and break the snow and have ice in the water. I had to melt the snow. I survived even in the most difficult thing. My earlier days of the training helped me. You will not be good in emergency. You are thrown into a situation, you know anything, whatever way you survive, but you will not know how to survive if you are thrown into a situation like that. But this yoga training and the yoga discipline will help and make others also to understand the purpose. It's not only for physical survival, mental survival, emotional survival is more difficult. Can you survive without a company? But if you are meditating, you can. You don't need any company at all. Because that in itself is your true companion. God is your true companion. All other companions only because you don't see that truth within. You will be self-fulfilled. Your desires will be fulfilled. Your emotion will be fulfilled. That's why all this training. That's why I'm taking so much struggle. Explain to you. Life is not easy. If you really want success, you are going to commit suicide. As many thousands of Japanese are doing now. They are getting Japanese that commit suicide. They cannot cope up with this tension. Though you see that Toyota car, etc., you know how many people are suffering to create a car and bring those virtual items like TV and videos and tape recorders, and they are suffering. Though you are getting the goods, and people are working very hard beyond their ability, mental tension, and no training, no strength, no training for that mind. So remember the story of the insurance. Remember the story of the wall collapsing. Remember everything you can buy for $2. Don't try to think of everything you can buy $2 always. So don't put things away as I see here, they cut all beautiful chairs and tables, they keep open and throw in a fireplace. Don't waste. Don't waste. Utilize everything. Many people cannot afford to have all the luxury. What you think is just normal for you. Rejoice, and it's very cold, there's no food in the stomach, and no ice cream and pizza, and say rejoice by singing, it's not good, rejoicing. If bring me some lots of money on my gold and on my head, and the crown on my head, and the diamond ring on all 10 fingers, and maybe I may rejoice then, maybe. And nothing else, it's just a rejoice word, it's a very silly word, it is so simple. Anyone can say that, rejoice. What do you mean rejoice? Trust me. Eh?
feel God's presence all the time?
Who won't rejoice that way? When the stomach is empty, you are going to tell all the people lying on Calcutta street, which are there are partly dead and their Mother Teresa is carrying away to feed them or to make them some life or at least die decently in a place. How can you go and tell the people lying on the street, hey, rejoice, rejoice, rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice. Merry Christmas, rejoice, rejoice. What do you mean by that? That's not going to bring you joy. So what they need is food in the stomach. So rejoice, it can come only when first the food in the stomach. That's the first rejoice. Then second rejoice, a warm place to sleep. Third rejoice, to be with a nice company, friends, relatives, wife, children, girlfriends, boyfriends. And fourth rejoice, lots of money, bank balance, time and drinks. And fifth rejoice, champagne parties. And then mantra repeating along with I love you, honey. When you have all those things, then only rejoice possible. Without that, there's no rejoice. A Christmas day, there's nothing to eat. What type of Christmas you are going to celebrate? You don't even have a couple of turkeys. President Reagan and Bush went to rejoice, turkey dinner during Christmas time. And President Reagan flew all the way to California to rejoice a turkey dinner. You all came here to rejoice, not have anything. Rejoice. It's not just a word. Rejoice is possible only when you are able to identify with yourself. Atman. Self or Atman is Ananda. Anando, Anando, you see. So only when you identify with that Ananda, your nature, yourself, that's the nature of you. It's not something you are going to get it. And when it's cold, you go near a fire, it warms you automatically. Without telling, hey fire, are you going to warm me? As long as you are near the fire, it will warm anybody. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have any kind of fire doesn't distinguish. Oh, he's a rich man, I must warm him more. Or she's a poor girl, everyone will only get warm. So, sun shines equally on a swimming pool of a rich man and a poor man's small pond, and also shines equally in a gutter, filthy gutter also. Sun has got no preference. Oh, I will only shine on a rich man's pool. As a gutter, dirty gutter, I won't go. So rejoice means the moment you go to serve Atman, you will rejoice. Because that's his nature. The fire, the very nature of the fire is hot. Same way, the very nature of the self is Ananda. So you sing rejoice, rejoice, you do not understand the meaning. It is not possible to rejoice with ice cream, pizza, turkey dinner, friends, families, girlfriends, boyfriends. None of this can make you rejoice. It can make you, all these things will make you. So that they are there, all this will make you. Huh? It is pleasant, pleasing. It will please your senses, that is not rejoice you. If it is pleasing, then you have to go to Las Vegas. You get all the person you are. People in the Las Vegas are they rejoicing? Except some person Padma and goes to Las Vegas and he rejoices very much. People go to a 5-star hotel, are they rejoicing? People go to a big hotel restaurant with all the white candle dinner and roast flower and grasshoppers, the fried grasshoppers and bird nest soup with all the droppings and and it cost about $200 a dinner for eating the fried grasshoppers and bird nest soup and frog legs and rat's tongue and pig's eyeballs and yeah, I'm not making pig's eyeballs and the brain of the monkeys They literally will take the monkeys and put it into the tube. The thing in the hole, gets taken out, and you look at it, and then you just use a hammer and break that skull and then put hot oil on it. What a joy, isn't it? Do you know that people eat a live monkey's brain by pouring hot oil? You know? Never heard about it? Oh, unbelievable. See, there's a special dining table and a small hole in there to keep the monkey's head up. The rest of the things are below. And then they just scrape the brain and pour hot boiling oil and then use spoon and scoop it out. And still monkeys. So what do you eat? You throw the lobsters into hot water. They are rejoicing. They don't understand what rejoice means. They are trying to think it is pleasant, but eventually, that turkey dinner, that boiling things, that lobster, eventually will bring reaction in the form of cancer, lung cancer, colon cancer. It's an epidemic now, colon cancer of the colon. So there is no rejoice in that turkey dinner, meeting the family and say, "I love you, honey," giving little present, and that's not rejoicing. Christmas present, buy present, give present, take present, and afterwards you give present, and then beat him back at the back, stab him at the back. That's not rejoice. The word rejoice means is possible only when you identify the Atman, not the body, not the outside things. That's called Ananda. Because the moment you understand what the self is, that's your nature. The nature is Ananda. So the rejoice means it's not just merely a word. That is the very nature of the self or Atman or God. You want to call it that way. So in God or the self, God only you can rejoice. When you identify the God or self one and the same, then only you can rejoice. But when you are identifying with the objects, with the senses, you get pressure, not rejoice, not happiness, ananda, bliss. Rejoice, bliss, ananda, peace, are one and the same. They are also anonymous. Peace that passes all understanding, in the Bible. Peace that passes all understanding, that's called rejoicing. That peace you cannot get by eating ice cream or turkey or eating or hearing or smelling or having emotional impact in your life. You can't get that peace. When you have all these external objects, it will make you in pieces. It won't make you pleasant. And how do you get this ananda? Now you know what rejoice means. Rejoice in the self, or of God, one of the same. Not in the body, in the present objects. How do you attain this? You can go and buy in Las Vegas. How much it costs to buy rejoice? If you have lots of money, I can give you some rejoice. It's a new type of meditation called rejoice meditation. It's called supra transcendental kundalini fire breathing meditation, which I can only give. It costs lots of money. Then you can rejoice. No one can give you this experience. You have to experience it by yourself. How do you experience that peaceful sleepy state which you are all looking now, as many of you are already, whether they're dead or not? If I continue to talk, makes no difference. You're all going to, you don't need any bed. No pillows, nothing. That's not good. She can sleep in any position you do, man. Sitting position, lying position, you ask us also, you ask us, sleeping does, let us go to pranayama. The special pranayama Brahmani, this was super Brahmani, not ordinary Brahmani. Brahmani is, the bumblebee breathing.
Just piece of shit.
And if they're sleeping near the ocean, tidal waves will come up. So, that experience of sleep is your natural state. No one can make you sleep. You, no one make you to sleep. What you do? You fall into it. Just fall. And that fall comes even when you are eating. Doesn't matter. Sometimes you can sleep although the food won't go to the mouth all the way by the time. No one can teach anybody to sleep. Nor you can explain what that is. Sleep state experience is. Anyone can explain? Please, someone tell me. What is the experience of a good sleepy person? Sleepy person is sleepy. Sleepy. Same way. That inner awareness is peace or ananda, bliss, rejoice. Only in that. It's like you rejoice in sleep without knowing you are sleeping. Only Swami Padmanabha knows when he goes to sleep, he knows he's sleeping. I asked several times, are you sleeping? Yes, Swami, I'm sleeping. So many times I won't find out whether he's sleeping or not. Are you sleeping? Yes, Swami, I'm sleeping. I went to ask my mom, Mahadeva, are you sleeping? Each time they are sleeping. When I hear the sound, I don't have to ask again. I know he is sleeping. If you are sleeping, you won't say that you are sleeping. If you are not sleeping, you will say, I am sleeping. So if I ask you, are you rejoicing? Yes, I am rejoicing means you are not rejoicing. Are you happy? Yes, I am happy. Then you are not happy. A happy person doesn't know he is happy. It's like a sleeping person doesn't know he is. Same way. If God realized the soul, have you realized God? Yes. On Christmas night at midnight, 12 o'clock, God came to me and then He told me, He gave me a present and I realized God at that time. If a person says he saw God in time and space, then it is not God. Time and space means what? Anything you see in time and space are limited. A limited object cannot be God. Yet you always say omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient, Lord, all pervading. If you are all pervading, then how can you put Him in a church or synagogue or in the altar? Where can you put Him? He's everywhere. He's limitless. So if anyone says, I know God means, it's like a person, I am sleeping means, he is not sleeping. It's not my word. Those who know not. Those who know not, know it. This is the very about experience of this. I rejoice this bliss, another or God. If I know God, he doesn't know. If he just like the Krishnamurti, what is God? There's no word there. It's not object. You can explain an object. You can explain even little bit sleep or love. You can explain with your language. Though it is inadequate, but still you can explain. Oh, love is a place when time and I feel so wonderful, so peaceful, so loving, and so good, and so this. Like, though it's not real, but still I can explain. But how can I explain the experience of rejoicing in God, or one with God? This transcendental experience cannot be explained. The great Yajnavalkya explains in a very simple way. It's long, but anyhow. Yajnavalkya, a great sage, he went to forest, left all his possessions, divided. He had two wives, Maitri and Katyayani. He divided all the properties. Have Katyayani for you. Katyayani is again beautiful. Maitri, wise and good. Other half for you. Now I am retiring to yoga camp. To the forest for meditation. Katyayani is very happy because she got her lots of wealth, money, gold, girls. Maitri asked, oh Lord, tell me, with all this wealth you gave me, gold, diamonds, houses, many things, will you give me immortality? It won't give you immortality, but it will give you pleasure. And I don't want all this. Tell me, my Lord, how to attain immortality. So Yagnavaccha, it's so beautiful to say this one. He said a very simple explanation. If you want to talk, you need what? Eh? Intelligently, you don't talk to yourself. Do you talk to yourself? Except they are there. If you want to talk, there must be two. If you want to quarrel, there must be two. If you want to present things, there must be two. If you want to gift, there must be two. You cannot do anything with one. Is it possible? So Katya, Maitreyi, if there are things like two, you quarrel, you rejoice, or you be happy, you give pleasantry. Yes, you have Merry Christmas. You tell your Happy New Year. You can give anything you can do with that only. But you don't tell Merry Christmas for me, Happy New Year for me. Then they call you. They don't just go and everyone. The streets, no one is there. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. So Maitreyi, when there are two, you do. But there's only one. To whom are you going to talk? To whom are you going to pleasantry? To whom are you going to love? With whom you are going to live? So immortality means just being one. There are no two. So you cannot talk because there is nobody except you. Then what you see all these are just illusions. That's all nothing but your own self shining. You look at the mirror, how many mirrors? Like in a carnival. You look one mirror, you saw yourself very, 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 very tall and lean. Oh, you are very fat. You are very tall and lean. Have you seen that? And look another mirror, though you are very thin, you are looking very, very fat. Your eyes are. In another mirror, you saw yourself crooked. So each mirror shows what? Shows what? Your own image. That what you see, the image is only a reflection of you, depending upon the nature of the mirror. So Maitreyi, you see all these things, illusion, money, gold, diamond, power, position. It's all just your own reflection. Somebody looks at the mirror and says, "Oh, I am rich." This is called mind, ego. So the ego operates. But when this ego is gone, there's only one non-dual state, the Atman, bliss everywhere. Then what are you to look for outside? Because you are always living in Ananda, bliss, rejoice. 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 For that rejoice, you don't need any of the materials which I gave you. But Katyayani, the other wife, is not so illumined. She was very happy with this illusion. But Maitreyi said, no, I want to learn that immortal state world. So also you are right too. Rejoice, you sang, I'm very happy. But you do not sing merely like a tape record also, I think. Play back, you see all the tape record also, rejoice, rejoice, you sing. Not rejoice is just moving the body and clapping and that. That's not rejoice. Rejoice state, there is no duality. There's no one to talk, no one to speak, no one to hear, no one to see. There's only one person and what you can see everywhere. So all expressions will come to an end when you rejoice. No emotions, no reasoning. That's called rejoice. And that's the purpose of yoga, to bring you to this state. And how do you attain this state? If anyone can say, how can I attain this joy state? I'll give you an ice cream. How do you get this? Oh dear.
We had already ice cream.
Hmm?
We had already ice cream.
Yeah, so I'll give pizza then. Krishna, how do you get this state?
I'm not eating.
So you are not going to get it, right? You don't want it, right? I don't care because I'm not eating because I'm not going to get it. The method of getting this is desireless state. When you have no desires, you automatically get everything. You don't know what this means? Eh?
I know now.
You don't know. You don't know. If you know, you don't know. That's why the peace that passes all understanding, they put it. It's also same very small, those who know not, and this was same exactly. Bible also said, peace that passes all. If you understand the peace or bliss or ananda, then it is not. It is not peace or bliss or ananda. Why? Why? Why it's not peace? Then you know it. The peace what you know is not. It's just made up of illusion, black magic or white magic or both magic or seven color magic. You take a stick, a straight stick, perfect straight steel stick, very straight. You plunge it into the water, it appears to be bent or broken. A child will say, "Hey, mommy, look at that, that is broken." But you know, by analysis you know, that is not broken. That's only created by the optical illusion. And suddenly, a magician takes the hat and mumbo jumbo, and comes a beautiful rabbit. You all enjoy and you clap. But in your head you enjoy it, while enjoying it, you also know that is not true. He's got two things. But enjoyment, yes, the rabbit comes out of the hat. Then in the preceding part, oh yeah, I know. It's just a trick. Though you may not know how the trick is done, but still you know it is a rabbit will not come out of a hat. Another magician put a very good young lady on the table and then put her in the box and then cut the box straight into two, separated. The lady is cut into one piece is gone in place, other and the other piece is gone to, and then he puts back, and then mumbo jumbo, and there is again one. Of course, how did he do that? He cut that into two, which you saw. Then he put it back immediately. And she comes back again. That must be a good surgeon then. He must use a glue to put it together, is it? So you know that he may not know the trick. You want to hear the trick? How it is done? Huh? You know how it is done? Look at this. This about, in this box is about 6 feet long. So you put a girl which is 6 feet long in that, and then cut it into two, and then put it back. And then you can see actually the feet, other side of the box, and the head side of the box. So it's really can see my God. When it cuts the head is this side, the leg is other side, and in between there's a gap. Simple thing. Only there's a girl inside, where they can secure themselves. You know, some of the girls are so thin, they can easily secure themselves, and the leg is sticking out of the girl. And this girl, the new girl which you saw entering in that she also, as soon as her head is outside, and then so both will be now actually moved to the center, and they start. Magician knows exactly where to cut it because both of them are moved away from the center. So they cut it and then separated, and the head is gone that way. That other girl's head and this girl's legs, and then put it back. What happened? They get there, the girl which is gone full leg, stretch up and get out. But you know, magicians cannot do miracles, they are only doing, but still you go and want to see the tricks. So, a Vedanta, a student of true Vedanta yoga, we observe this world like the magician. When the magician performs, we enjoy it. watch it. But yet you know it's all truth. Though you may not know the truth, we accept it. Same thing. At present, we do not know the big magician who plays all these parts. This magician is called Maya. Your own mind. When cosmic Maya and individual Maya are one and the same. In Maya was to us as mind, like this illusion, my wife, my children, my home. Cosmic Maya creates the same in a bigger scale, cosmic scale, that's all. Same cosmic Maya become mind for us. And the mind creates this illusion. I want days, like this way. You went on window shopping. This is a nice jewelry. Just mentally, because it's still the glass case inside. You are watching outside. So you just imagine it. Just like the magician did it. So imagine, if that goes there, beautiful fingers. You imagine. And this imagine being very deeper and deeper as you go on, look, meditate on that. The desire become very intense. Before it was just like a small passing thought. But as you start watching, you start putting impressions deeper and deeper. But you look in the purse, the bag is about $1,000. You got only a few pennies. You start meditating now. And like, hey, what do I do? That's why. But you stood for half an hour, 45 minutes meditating. And by the time it is 11 o'clock, everyone's shop is closed, all gone for sleep. But still you are. Action, power, like a magnet. You are unable to leave that place. Because of the desire, it holds you there. Like a chain, you are chained there. How much you try to walk away, maybe 2 steps you go, 3 steps you come back. By the time 12 o'clock, maybe a couple of blocks you walked. The food is still there. Again you came back. The streets are empty. Nobody there, nobody. You found a big rock nearby. Grab and ran away. So you fulfill your desires. And then, though you are having a big diamond, $1,000 diamond ring, still you are going to fall for sleep at night. With the diamond ring, still you fall asleep. And suppose, let us assume, someone just stole the diamond ring while you are sleeping. When you get up in the morning, you are looking, first thing what you are doing, as soon as you get up, look for the, and what do you see? Empty finger. Now, my ring has stolen. You complain to the police. What happened? Oh, it is a big diamond ring. It's stolen. So the police took all the brushing and that. Two of the rings of size and the any marks put there, there's the mark, there's a dent there, the finger. And you're crying. Now for the next 10 days you will not be able to. Though it is not yours, you stole that. Or even suppose you got it from a pond. You took a dip and then it's shining. No one was there, you put it. Now you can say, you didn't steal it, it's yours, you got it. Lost and found. Someone lost, you found it. So. Lost and found. So now you are happy. Now you talk only like this. And maybe, you know how far away Los Angeles is? It is about 10 miles away. And within few minutes, you lost it also, let us assume. Then from that moment onwards, you are going to cry. You lost it, found it. It's not yours. Somehow you lost it, found it. You put on a finger that you lost it. Why are you crying about it? Because you said it is mind. So desire brings you the idea. First of all, the desire to get an object, you must work very hard. Or even buy, beg, borrow, or steal. You got it. And then when you lose it, still you are going to cry. So the desire for object will never bring you peace or joy or happiness. You know, it's true in India. People wear the earrings, even men also wear it. Even I have a gold ring. But it's men's earring, which is a nice pair. It's got a precious stone. But suppose you are walking on a lonely road, two people will catch you, and they won't take the ring. They'll just cut the ear and take the ear out. You lost your ear out. So people don't anymore wear the earrings. Because they will lose their ear. And some people wear the nose ring, they may lose the nose. They will wear. Some people wear the necklace, they don't wear anymore necklace because they neck. That's what happened to many kings and queens of England. That's generally how many English queens and kings lost their head? And quite a few. Because they were wearing crown. When you wear a crown, they will take your head all lost. Then how do you take your? So, why you are not able to rejoice? There's only one cause. Because of desire for objects. This object itself has got no value except what your mind gives. Some auction sales where artists, so when they were alive and they actually, like Picasso, etc., when they made that art, I bet if they sold their value for people, many of them died of hunger, these great artists. Now, do you know that yesterday they sold one in auction, $400 million, just a piece of canvas. I won't just even give one penny for it. I prefer to have a pizza. It's more valuable for me. Just like a Lassie, the great movie star dog. You can put him on a nice medal, gold medal on him. He prefers to have a dog food. He's quite happy with dog food. But gold medal won't bring anything. I think the dog knows better. But these artists and the people, so-called intelligent people, who go for art work and auctions and so forth, they do not understand. All is are going to make more miserable. More miserable. You cannot sleep at night if there is a big artist or a very valuable, though it's valuable. I bought it from an English artist in the Bahamas, and on an island he's living, and he paid all this and had more art gallery. And when I went there, it looks quite natural, like the Bahamas islands, etc. He just got that from. So I just bought it several years ago, 25 years ago, I brought it here. And though it is valuable, I paid maybe about around 2,000 or so. And that 30 or 40 paid. Come is missing, I don't know. But I was not worried about it. I took the photographs I got. If I look in the file, I can find which one is missing. But suppose in a big art gallery, any painting like that, if they want, just the value of the art goes not because of the value of the art, the value of how you are going to present it, and which gallery is going to. Suppose some big gallery in Paris, if they accept to show this painting, the price will go millions of dollars. Do you know that? So it is not the art; it is how you are going to present it and how you are going to make people. That's bigger. So the value of the painting is not because the value of the painting, and one sunflower painting, $40 million they paid. Actually, recently, one sunflower. Painted sunflower. Huh? I don't know what that makes no difference.
47.
Yeah. 40 million? 47 million. Just one sunflower. I can provide all that. Even Surami, our small child on if there is enough desire, the value goes up. If there is no one to buy it, the value goes. There is no desire. That's all it is. How they fool you. They make you desire to go up. How do they do that? First of all, the biggest gallery boast, and they bring art critics. They're not as stupid as anybody else, but they've got art critics. And art critics look at it. Yeah. It is amazing. Look at that. The center of the shining things. Look at that. All those things, pimples coming out of it. Very good imagination is what to say about it. And another critic comes. More, it's not more than that. It's not only that. Look at that corner. There's a black spot there. What that means? It shows when the red comes black, it is something like this. Good. Third artist critic. Look at there's a waterfall coming out. And slowly the price goes up. Each person just something, the price got to 100,000 more, 1 million, 2 million. That's what it is. But the very person who painted that